Mercedes has witnessed a shocking decline from dominating the Formula One V6 hybrid era with 8 consecutive constructor titles to not even securing a single victory in 2023. While the team may have anticipated a dip in their performance due to regulation changes in 2022, the extent of their downfall took Mercedes by surprise. Their single victory in 2022 turned into none in 2023, and 7-time F1 champion Lewis Hamilton has yet to taste victory in over 2 years. In 2024, Mercedes is banking on a brand new car to revive their championship aspirations. But do they possess what it takes to challenge Red Bull? And is a resurgence even feasible? Let's find out. The 2022 Formula One season was lopsided, with Max Verstappen quickly securing the championship and setting a record for the most wins in a single season. However, the following year, 2023, became even more dominant. Of the 22 Grand Prix in the year, Red Bull won an incredible 21, with Verstappen personally claiming victory in 19 races, a record. This included an impressive streak of 10 consecutive wins. As for Lewis Hamilton, 2023 was anticipated to bring a different narrative, especially after enduring his first winless season in 2022. Hamilton, alongside Mercedes, aimed for a strong comeback addressing the core issues that had plagued their car under the new technical regulations. Despite the optimism following a 1-2 finish in Brazil at the end of 2022, it became evident early on that the W15 was not a contender for the title. After testing the car at Silverstone in February, Hamilton knew it lacked the competitive edge. After the final race of the 2023 season at Abu Dhabi GP, Hamilton openly admitted that Red Bull has a significant advantage. This assessment suggested a tough road ahead for Hamilton and Mercedes against Red Bull's continued dominance. After realizing early on that their car design, featuring radical slim side pods, needed to be better to compete with Red Bull. The acknowledgement of this setback led to a collective effort by Lewis Hamilton, George Russell, and the entire team at Brackley to rectify the flaws in their car and recapture the winning formula that secured 8 consecutive constructors' titles from 2014 to 2021. This transformative process commenced as early as the opening qualifying session in Bahrain. Russell and Hamilton qualified 6th and 7th, trailing Verstappen by 0.6 of a second. Acknowledging the car's struggles, Toto Wolff mentioned the need for a regrouping effort. Hamilton echoed the sentiment, stating that the car felt almost identical to its problematic predecessor, plagued by drag on straights and unpredictability in cornering. With these challenges from the outset, Mercedes re-evaluated the car's design approach. James Allison, a pivotal figure in previous championship-winning Mercedes designs, took on a more hands-on role as technical director in April. The team unveiled a substantial upgrade package in Monaco in May, abandoning the slim side pods to shift toward a more conventional Red Bull-style design. Even though these changes didn't immediately fix everything, the double podium in Spain boosted Hamilton's confidence. He felt the car was the best in a year and a half. Getting pole position in Hungary in July was a pleasant surprise. A strategic move in Singapore in September, where the car performed well in slow-speed corners, gave Russell a chance at victory. Still, it ended with a crash on the last lap. However, these modifications couldn't address the car's inherent issues, especially its inconsistency. James Allison conceded that the car remained a capricious beast, wherein drivers could reproduce a good lap, but consistently struggled to replicate the same performance. In a crucial move in Austin, Mercedes introduced the final major upgrade of the year with a new floor. Despite Hamilton's disqualification due to excessive plank wear, he felt the team was gaining momentum. He might have been in contention for a win with a few more laps. Hamilton acknowledged the ongoing transformation of the car into a more competitive machine. While driving was becoming more enjoyable, he emphasized that it lacked the capability to secure victories fundamentally, highlighting the need for significant changes in the upcoming year. Mercedes has realized the need for a significant overhaul and decided on a revolutionary design rather than gradual changes to compete with Red Bull. The entire team is on board with this transformation. Drivers spend more time at the factory working closely with designers and engineers to address underlying issues. Toto Wolff is hopeful about this design shift, emphasizing that almost every component, from chassis layout to weight distribution and airflow, is undergoing a complete overhaul. This is a significant difference from the firefighting approach described they employed before the start of the 2023 season. However, overcoming the dominance of a team that claimed victory in 21 out of 22 races is an uphill battle. Red Bull's significant lead allowed them to focus on their 2024 car earlier than rivals still working on their 2023 models. The challenge for Mercedes goes beyond just constructing a car that can match the performance of Red Bull's RB20. In modern F1 racing, success relies on a combination of design expertise and practical knowledge of setting up the car for optimal performance on various tracks. According to Peter Windsor, a former Ferrari and Williams manager, even if Mercedes builds a car as good as Red Bull still holds a significant advantage. This advantage stems from Red Bull's 2 years of experience in understanding how to operate their car across diverse variables present in a lengthy championship. These variables include various circuits, varying conditions, different track surfaces, and the nuances of Pirelli tyre compounds and degradation. While Mercedes might develop a car on par with Red Bull in terms of quality, their lack of prior knowledge in running such a car could pose a significant challenge. Unlike Red Bull, which has accumulated valuable insights over 2 years, Mercedes is starting from scratch to understand how to optimize the performance of their car. This knowledge gap is a crucial factor that could make it difficult for Mercedes to surpass Red Bull. However, Mercedes cannot afford to be lax about the 2024 car. The stakes are higher due to impending changes. The upcoming 2024 car holds more significance than usual, serving as a crucial foundation for the subsequent 2025 model, since much of the following year will be dedicated to developing new regulations for 2026, with 2024 potentially being the last real opportunity to influence the rule set before the focus shifts to 2026. Mercedes recognizes the need for a seamless and effective development process. Despite the sobering performance gap to Red Bull, the team now has a clear future path. James Allison is optimistic that the team is on the right track. Wolff is confident they've understood the issues and are ready to tackle the challenges. Also, Lewis Hamilton believes that Mercedes can close in on Red Bull. Having had a sneak peek at the yet-to-be-revealed W15 for the upcoming season, Hamilton shared his excitement during the FIA's end-of-season awards gala. Hamilton regularly visits the factory and observes the evolution of the car, acknowledging that each visit reveals a different aspect. Despite the ongoing transformations, he maintains confidence in the team's efforts. He's hopeful that the new season will position them as stronger contenders. Hamilton stated, "It's always the exciting time of the year because I have seen the car in the wind tunnel. I always go by the wind tunnel when I go to the factory and see it evolving in whichever direction it goes. And I have full faith in everyone working on it, and I'm hopeful we'll be in a much more competitive position next year." Toto Wolff also expressed high motivation within his team and anticipated promising developments in the pipeline. However, he acknowledges the gap with Red Bull as they approach the upcoming year. Wolff stated, "Let's be honest, they have a gap because they got well out of the blocks with the new regulations. And to catch up, that's a monumental endeavor. Hopefully they level off with their development and speed and we can catch up. Our 2023 car is a fundamental problem. It's unstable, and the drivers have no confidence in the car. If we can dial that out, we can make a step forward as other teams have." The chances of Mercedes challenging Red Bull in 2024 hinge on the success of their extensive redesign and the implementation of lessons learned during the 2023 season. The real test of Mercedes' learning and application of lessons will come during next year's pre-season test. While the specific details of setbacks and fixes remain behind closed doors, the accurate measure of their efforts will be seen on the track.